What does it take to become a realtor? Or the better question is, what does it take to become a realtor and stay in the business? Hey, I'm Ask Allan, and welcome to Ask Allan. In this program, we try to help out both realtors and homeowners and give them great advice on questions they ask us. So today's question is, how to become a realtor? A question I get asked all the time, and I feel it's a bad question. And the reason is because it's very easy to become a realtor. You just need to go onto the Manitoba Real Estate Association website. There will give you all the information as far as the courses you need to take and the costs associated with it. That's not the hard part. The hard part is, how do you stay in the business? Becoming a realtor is very similar to starting a new business. And just like starting a new business, the statistics are very similar as far as how many people get out of the business, not only in the first year, but within 5 years. So the question is, how do you stay in the business and become a great realtor for the long term? First thing that we look at is what their goals are going to be. Are they doing this as a retirement type career? Is it going to be part-time while they're doing something else? Or is this going to be their main career for life? Once we've determined that, then we can kind of determine what the best business plan is going to be. Next step is going to be marketing. And this is really doing a business plan just like any small business. That is, how are you going to get business and how are you going to control your expenses? There's two things you need to look at very carefully here. How many hours you're planning on working, because that is a type of expense because you are getting paid not by the hour, but time is money. So you want to be making sure that you're making best use of your time. So the best place we find for most people to start is looking at people that they already know that like and trust them. So to compile a list, and I usually recommend that you get a list of about 50 people that are in positions to either give them business or send them referrals. Next step is becoming educated. Now, you've already been through the course and you'll be kind of educated on the legal part of doing real estate, but it's really becoming the expert in the field. Real estate is a very, very highly competitive industry, and there's some very, very smart people out there. So you need to be the best. And what I mean the best is that you need to be the most knowledgeable when it comes to the market, most knowledgeable when it comes to pricing and marketing homes, knowledgeable about social media and how you're going to promote people's houses properly and what techniques you're going to be using. And finally, the step that gets overlooked the most is who you're going to work with as a broker. And that's kind of the last step in becoming a licensed realtor, is deciding where you're going to work at. The reason why this gets overlooked often is because, well, they say that you're going to become who you hang out with the most. And so given the choice, I think it would be a good idea to hang out with the most successful agents. And this way, you're not only learning the best practices, but just by hanging around with them, you're automatically going to become better. Just like if you go to the gym, if you hang out with really fit people, you're going to become fit. In real estate and sales is no different. So I hope I answered some of the questions regarding this. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me or go online and ask Allan.